Hey guys, Fog Ballistic here, and in this episode of Sniping and Talking, I am joined by Sniper SFM, also known as Sniper.valve.tf. Am I correct?
Yep, you're correct.
Alrighty. So how did you start SFM?
So how I started SFM. All right. So I was inspired by this one video, by the name of the infamous SFMer in the SFM community, which is the Wingbill. That one video called the one of the, let's say, live in that spot. That video gave me some inspiration about SFM. And it also motivated me like, all right, so it's related to TF2.
Yeah.
And so I tried to like, oh, pardon me.
Oh, good.
So, hmm, I mean, like SFM, like how I started is from Winglet itself. Deeply apologize if I'm repeating this.
It's all good.
The, uh, uh, that one part when the lighting, the maps, I was like, uh, um, how do I explain this? Fog.
Yeah,
I think I'm having some issue right now. Is it fine to
it's all good.
All right.
All right.
I'll be asking that like sort of more of the time.
Yeah. So did anyone like motivate you to like keep going in like the TF2 community and stuff like that? When it came to like I don't know, like a burnout and stuff like that?
Oh, what me keep me onto the TFT community? Is it relating to like the SFM community or the TFT community itself?
Both.
Both. Okay. So what kept me in touch relating to the community is like the one post of mine. The the two fort city that made me like encouraged to keep and continue my journey towards the community itself. I've received some comments, some replies from my messages like, "Oh, you did a great job on your first poster." So that kept me in my motivation on my to my journey itself.
Yeah. The first ever SFM poster that I was featured in that had like a bunch of people from the community, like the Instagram community, was actually
Hmm.
made by you. You actually made the post. And it was featured like me, you, I'm pretty sure Boo TF2, probably Taco
Hmm.
Lover, and like I'm pretty sure SFM Foreskin, just way more people. So like you were the first person to like feature me in a group post, which was really cool to me at the time, and like it's still really cool to me if someone features me in a post, and I really like it a lot. It's like nice. I'm like, oh, sick and stuff. Like, and I was very little at the time. Like, I was a very like little small creator, and I still am. But like, it's like it was crazy to me. It was like mind blowing. Like, I remember when Taco Lover made his poster with like me, you, Blue, TF2 Ardry, himself, and stuff like that. I mentioned that in my last episode of Sniping and Talking. Um, and that I actually like all the creators like blew me away with their content, and it just what and it got me to keep working on my on SFM posters and stuff.
So from the poster that I made regarding to like the big community, right?
Yeah.
It's about like expressing about how big the community is. I wanted to include like every small or big content creators from from the Instagram platform of TF2. Like for example, I chose you since you're the only scout main existing
Yeah.
in the community itself, and the fact that I am also new as well to SFM. So I want to try something me as well. Like, all right, so let's see how big is the community. I'm gonna choose like small content creators. Like, for example, during the period of time, there was you, there was. Do they have an image of the poster itself?
Yeah. Yeah, like kind of my story with the TF2 like SFM community or whatever.
Hmm.
I was very small and I didn't really know what I was
Yep.
doing, and like I never really did lighting when it came to my artwork or really poses. I just did like this like the preset poses and stuff like that. And I still kind of do every now and then. Um but yeah, like I've like a couple posters just sitting on my hard drive ready to be posted, but I just don't know to if I want to really post them or not. Stuff like that. And like now I kind of like the more creators that like popped up or whatever, like there was multiple creators that just randomly popped up and just blew me away with their content, stuff like that. Um and
Mhm.
like a lot of the like motivation was like was like art that I was in as well. Like if I was featured in like artwork, I would like be motivated to make one. Like I remember in like I'm pretty sure it was 2020 or 2021 Scream Fortress. Pretty sure either it was Taco Lover. I'm pretty sure it was Taco Lover. Um they they
Mhm.
made a SFM poster of my what you call it, of like my TF2 scout with like class SFM, Taco Lover. I'm pretty sure you were in it as well. Like and like
Mhm.
Boo and all that. And it was like a Halloween post, so I made a Halloween post of myself and like you were featured in it. Pretty sure SFM Foreskin was in it and like Boo, TF2, and Taco Lover was also in it. But it was really horrible because like I didn't really spend too much time on my SFM artwork, and I still don't really. But I like now I kind of put more effort in them now, but just not much though. But yeah.
I
Uh,
see. I mean, like, yes.
if you like, what would you do if like you just never made like SFM content?
Oh, if I've never made an SFM content, I would
Yeah.
be like in another community itself. I would be in the digital art community.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so if I didn't continue my journey in SFM itself, like I wouldn't be introduced to like Winglet, uh, the HookieTube, all those big content creators in SFM.
Yeah.
I would itself is just going to be like in the art category itself, like traditional, digital, only those two itself. I'm going to be in those section.
Yeah.
If I would be not be part of the SFM itself.
Yeah. I also like when I was younger and stuff like that, I used to always watch like SFM SFM videos all the time, like especially the one by pretty sure his name is Widget, the dumb man with the blue party hat. I used to
Hmm.
watch his SFMs all the time. Um Stuff like that. So like I just fell in love with those as a kid, and like half the time when I was watching them, I thought they were like actually real and part of the game. Like I thought, oh, the spy can do like a backflip down the stairs and like backstab someone, but it's not how it works in the game. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, so yeah, I remember my first like SFM poster I made was of my scout and my friend and my friend's loadout where it's like ghostly gibbous guy. um it was a really good post. Oh, he disappeared.
Hmm. Sure.
All right, so do you have like kind of any questions for me as well?
Right. So, what was your like thoughts when you started SFM itself? Like, what gave you the motivation?
um Mostly just like the other creators in the community, um like you, Taco Lover, and all of them. They gave me motivation to keep going as well. And like I kind of just like every single day I just made like SFM posters. but like they were kind of bad compared to like you got your guys' SFM posts. Um, and like um, there's like many that I like still look up to, but they're not really active. Like
Mm,
Jacob SFM and like Darlight, they make really good SFM artwork, but they disappeared. Which just sucks because they made really good SFM content.
true. I mean, like to me itself, the one, I mean, not just winglet tackle was like my first, like let's say, one of my old friends, a friend of mine, like who helped me motivate in SFM. He is the one who helped me throughout the years in
Yeah,
my
that's
SFM
cool.
career itself.
Nice. Yeah, Taco Lover, he's a nice guy. I don't remember
Mm.
the last time I spoke to him, but he made good art. I hope to see him and like Darlight and Jacob SFM posting more again, stuff like that. Because they
I
made
look
their
for,
content was amazing.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to all three of them to be back in the community itself.
Yeah.
Their artwork. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to everyone to come back from like 2020 cuz like the only people that are really active is like you just came back and there's like Pro Bro stuff like that. Like I don't really know. Many people are just like they're very inconsistent, which kind of sucks.
Mm. I mean, like both the, I mean, SFM community is really big itself. The main thing is like the, it's more into like psychological, like FNAF. It's a big community in the SFM itself. Source Filmmaker,
Yeah.
like that's a one good example. And then there goes TF2.
Yeah. Yeah, TF2 SFM artwork is just really nice to me. Like I really like it. Like
Mm-hmm.
every single time someone uploads a new post, it just blows me away. It's how good it is. Stuff like that, especially like yours and all that. Like your stuff is really good. And I like
Thank you.
so, sometimes I'll watch time lapses of like people make their SFM artwork and I'm like, "Bro, how the hell you have to go into your launch options and like put this and that in your launch options and then go back into it and then do this and that." I'm like, "Dude, I don't even like know how to do good lighting." Like,
I mean, like it takes like just years to learn every each steps. Like for example, like P, users in the like users itself, it takes time to masterize the lighting. I mean, not just the lighting, but also the posing as well. Just to
yeah.
get, and also getting the perfect angle shot. The which map should I use like for my model, and what else? The background items, the characters, any of those.
Oh yeah.
Also selecting the I think like the ambient lighting or After Effects. I think those will also boost up your post.
Yeah. Yeah. I so like how come you took like a year long break on your main account?
Oh, the reason why I took a year-long break from my SFM account is that I had to like focus on let's say my studies on towards art, and I just got one moment that instead of actually like taking a year break in SFM, it nearly took like nearly 2 years
Oh
of
yeah.
break. When I checked my gallery, that's where I started. I think I should go back to SFM because I am missing everything out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was kind of a big help of you returning.
Hmm.
Yeah, because either you messaged me or I messaged you. It was like really early in the morning, and we just talked. And then you're like, "I'm thinking of coming back," and I'm like, "Yes, please come back."
That's true.
Yeah, I was pretty glad when he came back. I was like, "Yes, he's back."
I mean, like, I just want to feel open back again to the community. I mean, I really miss everything. I mean, there's a huge impact to me towards the to SFM, but not just SFM, also TF2.
Yeah. TF2 had a big impact on my life as well. Like I may not upload the same I may not even like I may not upload as much on Instagram anymore or even upload the same stuff that I used to in like 2020 on Instagram, but I'm still like in the community. Like I'm posting like YouTube videos all the time on TF2 and streaming almost every day on TF2 and all that stuff. I'm still in the community and I'm very glad I still am. So, yeah.
Mhm. And what were your thoughts on, like, let's say, whom are new to SFM itself? Like, what do you think are they gonna do? Will they succeed? Will they not succeed? Also, do you think is it possible, like, for example, you yourself as a SFMer,
Yeah.
do you think you could like give some advice to them or like any tips on how to improve their works?
I feel like a lot of people can succeed, yeah. If they put a lot of time and effort into it and um also just um study like photos, I guess, like study SFM art and all that. I can't really give advice. I still don't know what I'm doing half time in SFM. So I wouldn't
Mhm.
be the one to give advice. You probably would be though. Be good
True,
to
that's
give
true.
advice.
I mean, like, yes, it's true. It takes time. Like, it gives more like effort and all. But I would just say like practice makes it better. The more you practice, the more you'll improve.
Yeah.
It will take time, but as
Oh yeah.
soon as you like, for example, like I get, mm, I've keep on practicing ever since like late 2019, or I think mid 2019 of summer.
Yeah.
Like that one poster, I've kept on practicing every, like, let's say, after school. I just open my laptop and start opening SFM, getting all of the files ready and renders. And that's where I start practicing my lighting and posing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, to.
The posing
Mhm.
I'm starting to get like down more. Um, but like the lighting I'm just not getting to like I'm not the lighting I'm just not good at because like how am I supposed to get it to look like Jacob SFM's work, dude? Like how does he do that? Like he makes it look like it's in Source 2.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, like, the moment I saw Jacob's post, I'm like, yeah, this has got to be made in Source to Filmmaker. Like,
Yeah.
when the moment I got in touch with Jacob, we did some small like talks. Turns out it was just SFM, but with, I think it was with effects like, I think is it Ad- Adobe? Yeah, I think so, and including like Lightroom. Like, for example, I as I talked with class SFM, he used this one app made by Adobe itself called Lightroom. It's really effective in SFM. It also helps in, like, let's say, boosting. It helps on enhancing the lightings, not on just lightings, also shadow and color grading.
Mm. Yeah. When I make my SFM posters, all I literally do is make in Source Filmmaker, render it out for Source Filmmaker, and that's literally it. I don't do any like other programs and stuff like that. I just don't know how to, and I don't have the money for the programs, stuff like that.
I see. I mean, like, same thing. What you did. Like, I back in the days, I didn't use any programs. I just used straight up Source Filmmaker,
Yeah.
and then I didn't pay for like the After Effects. I tried using like digital art. I combined it by, let's say, exporting my rendered image from my laptop to my phone, and that's where I started all the magic.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the two artworks you're making, man. I'm pretty excited for both those.
I'm actually really looking forward to that for my the two renders.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited for them. They look really good. Well, the one that you shown me looks really good so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm I'm glad you actually liked it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna do some small paint over on it.
Yeah.
Just add like a little bit of spice.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like paint over stuff like that where it's like looks cartoonish more looks really
Hmm.
cool in my opinion. I
Yeah,
really
that's
like
true.
that.
Like realism takes so much time, although it's gonna be worth it. But cartoon style, yeah, it's actually good.
Yeah. I really like it. Um so like so your bio on your main Instagram account says daily uploads like every week. Do you think you're gonna keep that promise?
I mean, since I've came back to the community, yes, it's a guarantee promise that I am gonna do a daily week uploads.
Let's go. Yeah, I remember I used to like sit in my room and like go through like basically everyone's like pages and just steal a bunch of memes and then credit the wrong person. All like I did that all the time. Remember this one time I like posted like 20 memes in like an hour and it was like and now I don't do that anymore. Because I'm not really a meme page. I mostly just or post about like my content and stuff like that. Um, yeah, that's basically all I did. I just made like really crappy SFM artwork and just steal people's memes and credit the completely wrong person.
I mean, that's also the same thing I've made back in when I started my main account. I myself stolen the memes, but I never tried crediting them. And then
uh,
and so on. I keep on receiving DMs from users saying that, hey, you must credit this user from this platform. And so I've learned my mistake, make update my post
yeah,
and add the, let's say, tags relating to the community itself, and also adding the user who made that post.
yeah, yeah. I like you like you add or you do like hashtags on your posts. I do not do hashtags on my
Hmm.
posts. I'm just too lazy to really add a caption half time, so I just like let alone like I'm too lazy to add hashtags, let alone a caption. So yeah, like I don't really take it seriously really anymore because like I'm not really trying to grow my Instagram account anymore. I'm just mostly just trying to do YouTube and all that, but like still post on Instagram and all that.
Hmm.
Um I probably here I can check right now and see how many SFM posters I have just sitting on my hard drive that I haven't posted to Instagram. I have one, two, uh, three, and four. I have like four or five just sitting on my hard drive.
That's a lot,
That
actually.
yeah, that are just sitting there. One of them is like my TF2 sniper and spawn just looking at a phone and then there's like a scout right beside him. And then one of them is like my TF2 sniper aiming at another sniper and then one is like this like SFM session I found or whatever of the Valve portraits and then one of them is the thumbnail for my newest TF2 video of where my sniper's sitting at a computer screen.
I see. From those five posters in your hard drive, which do you think do you like among all of those five?
Um,
Which one
uh,
would you prefer?
probably like probably either the one sitting at the computer or the one where I'm in the spawn on the phone. They're both pretty good. Like the one with the phone though, it's like the only bad thing about it is that the phone just has nothing on it. There's just a green screen on it, which is because I wanted to edit it and add like something on it, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. But it's like it's not that bad of a poster either.
Mhm.
Like it's not bad. But like if I were to post it, I would probably like try to figure out how to edit the phone there and edit the phone and have something on the phone screen.
I mean, like a screen will work. Like just edit out the green screen, like maybe in some ch- free software or site.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like I don't really know how to do like Photoshop and all that, so and yeah.
I mean, photoshopping really takes time to learn. I mean, I myself haven't even touched Photoshop because whenever I make posters, like for example, the Mission Impossible posters, I've never used Photoshop on them. I actually did using by digital art. Although it's
Yeah.
quite similar to like photoshopping, but instead you're just doing as a paint over it, a paint over.
Hmm. That's pretty cool. I used to draw a lot as a kid. Um I don't really draw anymore though. I stopped doing it, but I used to make little books with like paper at school and like I had like little stories and all that stuff like that. Like I really liked drawing as a kid, but I was never good at it, and I don't draw anymore. The only time I really draw is if I have to for like school or something like that, but that's basically it.
I mean, drawing also helps on like for example, if I'm going to relate this as a film,
Oh yeah.
I'd say like, okay, I'm just gonna do like a stickman, but that could also help on like posing references.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and like also with like lighting and all that stuff.
I mean, if it's say lighting, I would say yeah, true. Same traditional way you use the pen and paper. You get a point like, where should my light aid go? Where should my like be on? And then light C, like just let's say yeah, like a simple planning.
Yeah. All right. So so like if you never like what would you do if I never gave you the motivation to like start posting again? Where would you be right now? Like where do you think you would be?
I maybe simply be making let's say edits of videos, or otherwise I will be back again on doing photography or cinematography on cars.
Yeah.
Otherwise, those two.
Yeah, you're like when you're first posting on Instagram. Okay, I kind of like okay, so for a video, I kind of had to stalk your page, because I was working on a video and you were featured in the video, and so in your very
Hmm.
first post on your like main account was like a picture of a car, so yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah. But then I kind of scrapped the video, and now it's not like I'm gonna work on it again, but I'm gonna take your part out of the video because you recently just came back, and the video is about like creators that disappeared from the community, and you recently just came back, so
I mean, like it. Yeah, it just gives one small motivation, and maybe they're gonna otherwise join back, or they will not, but they'll be active in the community itself.
yeah, yeah. I've been like it was like a series that's always been on my mind where it's like where I talk about like missing creators from the community. So like you were the first person I thought of, and I was like already worked on your part and I already recorded it and all that, and like made the script and got all the pictures, and then you made a new account and made a new post. So then I was like, crap, I gotta restart the script and all this, and then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that because I'm working on this video now, and then you recently just came back, so now I fully scrapped it, and then until I pick it up again.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep.
do you have any questions for me?
Well, I'd say like my own question. I would like say Do you think you will join back the SFM community?
Probably, but like not a full guaranteed, but there's a good chance because sometimes I will pull up SFM and make a thumbnail and stuff, and I could just like post it to Instagram and stuff like that. But I'm not sure.
Hmm. But what do you think? Like, okay, for example, like you've gained so much talent, and then SFM became one of your hobbies. Do you think you would be improving a lot? I mean, I mean, yeah, you are gonna improve a lot,
Yeah,
but let's say, how much do you think are you gonna like hmm,
like post.
yeah, post?
Um, Probably if I did like grind SFM and start getting good at it, then yeah, I definitely would post it and come back to the community and stuff like that. And
I see.
like I wanna, and maybe I would like, um, if I got really good at it, I would remake like old art of mine and like remake it with like new poses and light and all that stuff. So yeah.
I see.
Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna end off the episode. Do you
Mhm.
have anything to say before we end it?
I think I have nothing to say at this moment.
Okay.
But one more thing, I'm just gonna say once again, thank you for bringing me back into community, Fog. It's an honor.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. I would it's glad I'm very glad to see you back, and I'm very glad that I have the honor to that brought you back.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. So that's gonna end off episode 3 of Sniping and Talking. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.